to
You gotta
Parental
wait,
Role
wait.
uh, After Dark, or as I call it, uh, the Adult Gaming Group. Um, we are playing D&D 5e. I'm Phil. I will be the
Phil,
Dungeon Master. I've been doing this for a grand total of 2 years, so bear with me.
it's
Uh,
not streaming.
it's not streaming.
No, it takes a minute to start, dude. I was like, I'll let you know, and then you started talking.
Oh, I thought you said you click the button and it would start.
I'll click the button to start, but it brings up a. It does some stuff
Okay.
before it actually starts streaming.
Okay, tell me when to start then.
Do it.
Now?
Go,
Okay.
go tune into the stream. You'll see when it starts. There's a 5 second delay.
Yeah.
It says that it's streaming, but I haven't seen it show up on my other browser yet.
Oh, yeah, here we
Okay.
go. Here we go.
Okay, cue
See
the
it?
intro.
Okay. Hi. Welcome to Parental Role After Dark, or the Adult Gaming Group. I'm Phil. I will be your Dungeon Master today. I've been doing this for like 2 years. Super experienced. So bear with us if we're a little slow on some things and not super accurate on some others. But the idea is to hang out with friends and have fun in a socially responsible way, given that COVID is a terrible thing that's happening. So I'm Phil, Dungeon Master. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? I think we'll start with Carissa.
Hi, my name is Carissa, and I play Beelzebub, who is a warlock healer.
Catherine?
I'm Catherine. I play Ocarist, who's a sorcerer that thinks they're a bard.
Spencer?
I'm Spencer. I play Sicily, a paladin.
Trish?
Play Sicily, a
kind
paladin.
of,
Okay.
his name's Tia.
And Steve?
I'm playing Dripper, a Kenku rogue.
And I think your camera's frozen again there, Steve.
Is it frozen in Discord or is it frozen on the stream?
Frozen
Discord.
in Discord on my side.
Really?
Yes, Oculus.
I'm sorry, Phil. I need to reintroduce myself. I
Okay.
did not push to talk, so no one cares.
Trish!
I play somewhat like Dragonborn monk who is named Araminthia, or Tia for short.
Beautiful. Okay. So this is our first official session. We did a little bit of a session 0 last time. You can find that online if you're interested. The party all started off in Grenist, because the previous campaign we did before this one was Rise of Tiamat, and so Grenist featured fairly heavily in a lot of the stories that happened. The party members were in Grenist at Founders Day. They have discovered a few things, namely that one of the characters from the previous game has vanished and is missing, and so they're searching for that. There are also stories of Drow on the move. Strange magic has teleported the party to the side of a forest by a mostly frozen over lake. The party had an encounter with a winter wolf that sort of was halfway between the frozen place they ended up and the party they started at. They got a little beat up, and so they took a rest, expecting the sun to come up at some point. And after about 12 hours, they realized that maybe the sun wasn't going to come up. And so that is where we are starting. You have built a bonfire at the edge of this forest. You are standing around the bonfire. And what would you like to do?
Am I still frozen on screen?
So, no.
No, you better know.
No. Okay.
Actually,
Oh,
I
and
only
you
see
should not
you
be on
as
that now.
there's no video.
I don't know what's going on. You guys figure out what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reboot my computer. Maybe I just need a reboot.
Okay.
Something's happening with my camera and stuff. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
He looks good in Discord for me.
Take a look at
Yeah,
the
you look
stream.
good.
Yeah. I'm trying not to run 800 things at the same time.
Oh, I get you. I get you.
All right.
Um,
So we're standing around the fire. We just woke up. I am going to use my nature abilities and go and
Yep.
see if I can forage again to make a lovely another berry potage.
okay. Roll me a nature check. While I throw some monsters over into the second screen. There we go. Yeah.
Or not, just find some pine needles and crush them up and throw them with some berries, thinking that it's like maze balls.
Hey,
Yeah.
we won't get scurvy and die. So
You do find it's obvious that the forest has seen better days. A lot of the trees, even the evergreens, are starting to brown out a little bit. And give me just a general intelligence check as you're scouring.
Or not.
All right. The trees are starting to get a little brown, including the evergreens, which could be slightly concerning.
I know that
you
that
do
was
find a
probably
few
because
more,
of dehydration.
Potentially. It could also be because of the darkness.
Mm.
So you do find some more fiddleheads to add to some of your sort of wolf stew that you make. Winter wolf stew. It tastes gamey, but better than nothing. And why don't you guys put yourselves around the fire? Y'all see the fire?
No, it's all black.
Oh, I know why.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's on the token layer.
I
Is
found
it not
it.
giving
Well,
me?
none of us were on the layer, so we didn't have any light.
Gotcha. Sorry. Central on the map. Does someone need me to pull them up?
Probably me while I try and figure this out.
Dripper.
Can I use a
Blood dripper.
combination of medicine and my poisoner's kit to clean some water, like boil some water and refill my water skin? Is that doable?
Sure.
Like melt some snow?
What kind of? Do you have anything that would survive being held into the fire?
I believe I've got the explorer's kit that has a mess kit. Yeah, mess kit. So yes.
Okay. Yeah. So if you have some general cooking implements, it's not a huge problem. The boiling the snow seems to you feel pretty sure that it'll be safe to drink once it's boiled. There is a small layer of sediment along the bottom that you probably want to pour off, but refilling people's water skins doesn't seem to be a problem. As you guys are sort of waking up and shaking off of the really cold night's sleep, getting organized, I'd like a round of perception checks, please.
That didn't roll well.
Nope.
That didn't roll well.
Not at all.
Okay. Make this now.
Should we just pick a direction?
All right. Yeah, nice. All right, so I will take initiative rolls from everyone, please. And then I will tell Dripper and Cicely what they have detected. I need to put the bar out, don't I? Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll throw Dripper in there too.
Thank you. Just having a bit of issue here. It says
No
my
worries.
camera is unavailable.
That's weird.
Which one did you launch first? XSplit or your camera in Discord?
Maybe I'll kill Discord and then probably Discord first. Just give me a sec here.
Oh, wait. Now I see the VCam thing loading up.
Yay.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a while.
Oh, okay. I killed the Cisco WebEx because it was trying to grab control of my camera.
Yeah, something's trying to get mine. I'll be right back.
Okay. And who has higher dex? Cicely or Amaranthia?
I have a 15 for Dex.
15.
Yeah, I've got. You see beside initiative, it says 3 and 2, so I'm a little higher.
Okay. Alright, so that helps me organize that. Alright. Let me know when things are sort of stable for you there, Steve. No, he's not in right now. Then I guess we're gonna... Yay, we've obviously been doing this for a while. This is episode 2. Entirely self-produced. We're not sponsored by anybody. Oh, the little tokeny things are designed in Hero Forge, which is really cool. Carissa has a subscription, and she made them all.
Including the fire icon.
It's true. A lot of the rest of our stuff is from the Rime of the Frost Maiden pack in Roll20. Anything that wasn't in there, I've sort of made myself. Thing called Token Tool. Yay. Good work, guys.
Although I think this map may have come from Loki battle maps.
Yeah. Either that or Dungeon in a Box. Some of the more pretty ones come from a sub box that I bought my wife for Christmas. And her birthday, I don't remember.
Wait, did you just say you don't remember your wife's birthday? Oh man,
I don't remember
so
if I
shit.
got it for her for Christmas or for her birthday. I remember her birthday. Remembering mine is a different story.
But you have that great joke that always makes Mom so mad.
Yeah.
I want to know the joke now.
So my parents' anniversary is May 1st. And my birthday is May 18th. So every year on May 1st, I say, happy anniversary to my parents. And then when my birthday rolls around, I go, there isn't 9 months between May 1st and May 18th. What happened, guys? And my mom goes, there were 4 years.
You'd think eventually she'd stop falling for it, but she doesn't. Every year she has the same. You're telling people that you're gonna make them think something that is untrue, Philip.
Yeah. Although this past year, my wife told me that Mom really didn't appreciate that joke, so I wasn't allowed to make it. So I didn't make it to her.
You can make the joke to other people so long as she's not in the room.
Yeah, it's your birthday joke. Make it for yourself, not for her.
Yeah. All right. Yay, Steve! I see you.
Logitech software is fucking stupid. Anyways, whatever.
Unless Logitech wants to sponsor us, and then they're great.
Yeah, this 922C Logitech HD 1080 camera is the shit. Seriously.
That you got from Memex for a low price.
On sale, Boxing Day, $99.99.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay, so
now that I'm back, I've passed a perception check.
Yes.
And we rolled initiative.
You've rolled initiative. You're looking around, and in the darkness, you see some flickers of motion. You're fairly certain that there are wolves sort of closing in on you guys. Cicely, you have seen some flickers of motion. You're not quite sure what is coming, but you feel like you're being stalked. Dripper, before we start the actual initiative order, is there anything you'd like to do?
So is the black screen that's on my Roll20 right now, is that indicative of the darkness, or?
You have to pop yourself in.
Yes. Well, no, I threw you in. So if you go down to the middle of the map, you should see.
Nope.
You're in a tree.
Black for me.
There's 2 drippers. Okay. All right. I'm gonna delete both and pull you out again. Yeah, you might need to pull yourself out. We're playing with dynamic lighting too, so. All right, so pull yourself out and put yourself in approximately the middle. You should see the fire, but not until you're on the map, right?
Nope, yeah. Still black. I'm gonna close Roll20 and go back in, I guess.
Yeah.
Why am I having problems today?
I don't know. Last time worked so well. I was like, oh yeah, we got this.
I was gonna say, last time working so well should have been a warning, because everybody knows when you have a good dress rehearsal, opening night is a shit show.
It is gonna be a dumpster fire.
Zipper was 22. Now we'll reorganize them descending.
There we go.
All right, so you can see?
Yep. Yeah, I've pulled myself out and I can see.
Okay. We are also not sponsored by XSplit. We just haven't paid them to get rid of the watermark. All right, so Dripper, what would you like to do? You're not quite sure where they are, but you feel like you're probably surrounded.
Okay. Can I climb this tree?
Sure. So you start climbing up the tree.
Okay, using my agility and athleticism, and preferably acrobatics.
Yeah, just roll me a basic acrobatics check to climb the tree real quick. It's climbing a tree. You don't get quite as far as you were hoping to. As you do a hurried sort of rush up the tree. You're about 15 feet in the air. Remind me if I forget.
Perfect.
Okay.
I look around
and,
as I'm going, right? See if I can't see anything coming.
And Cicely, you have prep round as well.
I made a subtle gesture to raise my eyebrows to grab anybody's attention to indicate they should look around. without making any noise because I don't want to startle whatever's out there.
All right. So Sicily non-verbally communicates to you guys that he thinks that something has found you, and we'll start the official turn order. Dripper, you're 15 feet up in a tree.
Do I see anything other than snow and trees and my friends?
Do you see anything?
Yes.
You can see one of the wolves.
Oh, I can.
Can you? I don't think you can.
Why not?
Because
Because
they're far enough away
lighting?
that they're.
Because they're far enough
Yeah.
away. Okay, I'll delay my action till I can see a wolf,
Okay.
and then I'm going to
What
shoot
do
it
you
with
go-
my short bow.
Okay, beautiful. Ocarist, what would you like to do?
That is a very good question. Well, I've never been above firing blind. Therefore, north of where I'm standing, from me to you, further is better. Ideas have more weight than you credit.
Oh. North of you?
Yes.
Okay.
What did you just cast?
Catapult.
Catapult.
Turns a rock into a catapult.
3d8 at level 1?
Yeah.
Am I playing the wrong class?
Yes.
Oh my god!
It's similar to Prismatic Bolt. Prismatic Bolt does 3d8 as well.
Well,
You
There are
pick
some
up a
level
little
1
rock
spells.
and you catapult it.
Yeah.
Shin's in Twitch. He's watching. He's like, "Is anybody going to cast Fireball?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're level 1. I don't think we. No, we don't have that spell." Next thing you know, you see this 3d8 catapult come out of nowhere, and I'm like, "It's a
Okay,
rock
roll me
fireball,
a-
Richard. It's a rock fireball."
Yeah. It is. Yeah. So she picks up a small rock and then she throws it. After doing her spoken word poetry, the rock expands. Roll me a d100 because you're throwing blindly. You hear a loud snapping noise. You think that you have absolutely decimated a tree.
And
Fire
nobody
one.
owes you one.
Beelzebub.
Well, knowing that we have all had a full rest and that we're all healed and now we've all had some beautiful potage, I am not sure why people are throwing things in weird directions. Like, I don't see anything that I can really hurt Fate in combat, so I am blindly going to cast Sacred Flame. And
Okay. Which way?
west.
Okay. So you reach out. How far away? Because you can do up to 60 feet.
Probably 50 outside of the
Okay.
outside of the ring. Because I can
All right,
well,
so
I can see 60. So if I'm just gonna blindly say maybe on the dim edges east of me.
Yeah.
Or west
So in
of
the
me,
dim
so
edges
west.
to the east of you, as you focus, holy power channels through you, and this fountain of divine radiance sort of springs up, revealing that there was absolutely nothing in that area.
Excellent. Well, that was great to know.
All right. It is now the wolves' turn.
Dude, spoiler alert.
8. 1, 2,
It was only a cantrip.
7, 8. Now you guys can see 2 wolves now.
Yeah.
I see one barely on the edge of my vision.
I see
there's another one.
2.
Yeah, I see 3. 4.
All right. So the wolves come charging in. but they did have to travel far enough that they are not going to get attacks this round.
That's something I do.
Dripper, which one would you like to shoot at?
I am going to shoot at the one that is currently adjacent to heels above.
Okay. All right, let's see an attack roll. As the wolves come bounding out of the snow, you can see that they look quite gaunt. And there's this sort of desperation in their eyes. They look very hungry, and you guys obviously look kind of tasty.
Do I get any sort of advantage because I'm elevated, looking down?
You are technically hidden,
right.
so I will give you advantage on the attack.
Perfect.
I mean, we can't really fault them for taste.
And because, well, it's okay. We'll taste them after the fight. Sneak attack as well, right? Adjacent to another.
Right, because you have advantage. As you line up your shot, standing in the tree, you step on a piece of ice and you slip, and your arrow goes way off into the darkness. Mark off an arrow.
Mine is one arrow.
Yep. Amaranthia, it is your turn.
That's
Oh, you still no. That was a held action. Never mind.
That's right.
Amaranthia.
Aramanthia, not Ammer.
Tia.
Yes.
Tia.
If you keep it up, I'm gonna have to change your name for you.
Might help.
Looks like there's one right in front of me.
Yep. One is closed in with you.
I'm going to hit it with my quarterstaff, two-handed.
Okay. You swing your quarterstaff. It the wolf sort of ducks underneath it and turns towards you with its jaw slavering and snapping. It looks like you missed with your quarterstaff.
I'm going to swing out with my foot and kick it.
All right, let's see the kick.
Going for
Ow.
9, 10, 11.
All right, so you kick out, and the wolf sort of nimbly dodges to the side as well.
All right.
Wow, this is going well for you guys. Silisty.
Oh yeah.
Do we call you Sly for short?
Sill. Like windowsill.
Sill. Okay.
Sure.
I like Sly, and we could be the family of stones.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right, Sly, what would you like to do?
Well,
Sill.
Shin's got an idea from the Twitch chat to offer to feed one of the wolves some of the stew.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Taking my ideas.
I didn't know it was your idea. I'm looking at the Twitch chat.
All right, so make an animal handling check.
I'd like to use my animal friendship, but that racial ability is limited to snakes only.
And these are definitely not snakes.
You freaking Harry Potter over there, or what?
No, it's a racial ability. Yeah, not Harry Potter. Where's my sheet?
No, push to talk. Can't hear you.
Oh, I swear I pushed it. Hold on a sec.
Heard you that time.
Oh! The wolf interprets my actions as a threatening. I'm going to cook you.
You reach behind you, pull out this wolf haunch from your pot, and hold it in front of the creature, and it looks at you like, okay. It is hungry, but it recognizes the meat as wolf meat. You technically, I think that's probably your action. Do you have anything bonus action you want to do?
No.
Okay. And there's 2 people in base to base with you, so you're probably not moving. Dripper.
You are muted, sir.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn,
I'm
bud.
sorry, I was talking to my wife. My bad. Okay,
No, that's appropriate. Talk to your wife.
okay,
Mhm.
all right. Just making
Important.
sure. Is it my attack?
It is
that
your
what
turn.
you're-
Yes.
Okay, all right. So can I slither down 5 or 6 feet
Mhm.
and then jump? Like, say, run along one of the branches and jump on the back of one of those wolves.
Sure.
Okay, so like the one there that's right by Beelzebub.
Okay.
Okay, so you want an acrobatics check off that?
Mm,
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check to see how gracefully you descend.
Ignore the advantage. 14.
Okay. So you run along to the edge of the branch. You jump down, and make your attack roll at advantage as you jump on this thing.
With the sneak attack.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. So jumping down out of the tree, you land dagger first, cutting a huge groove in the creature. It looks like it is almost dead.
Okay, all right. So as I do it, I assume that momentum would carry me to the other side of him, right? Because I'm
Sure.
jumping from point A, onto him to point B. So I'll just position myself there,
It's good.
and I
Uh,
gracefully roll to my feet.
do this tuck and roll after you stab the creature. You stand up. There are strange little clumps of snow sticking to you in a bunch of places. Beelzebub, can you please roll me a dexterity saving throw? And while that's happening, Oakrist, your turn.
Dex.
To sear to the core, there is no depth too deep. I am the tinder. To the wolf on that is directly next to me.
Is that catapult again? Oh, burning hands.
Yes.
Yeah,
It was a different poem.
it totally was. That's a dex save, right?
I believe so, yes.
I miss my wizard.
All right, it fails the save. It takes 10 points of damage. Hey, you do as much damage as a rogue at this level. That wolf is singed, still standing but barely. Heals as all this acrobatics happens above you. The tree shakes. A large clump of snow falls down the back of your shirt. And it's like, ah! No damage. It's just cold.
Now that you're awake,
Yeah. Did Oakrist want to do anything else?
Not yet.
Okay. Heals, your turn.
Well, I'm not sure who I want to cast this at now that I've been showered in snow.
just not the bird, the wolf.
I will mark the two that are very hurt.
Roast pigeon could be on the menu as I cast Sacred Flame on the wolf in front of me.
Dex save. It fails.
Yes.
So you channel the holy energy through you, and the wolf falls over dead. Good work.
I look at Dripper and I'm like, snow, cold, bad.
I repeated in her exact voice.
His snow, cold, bad.
Yeah, heals as a dude. Which Carissa may have done just to mess with me, and it's going to work for like the next 2 years. All right. It is the wolves'
Oh,
turn.
I have I get to move, don't I?
Yes, you can if you'd like.
I'm gonna move here.
All right. Okay, as you roll in, I'm going to see if it's attacking you or Amaranthia. 1 and 2 is Tia. All right, it's attacking Tia. I believe it just has the one attack, right? Yeah. All right. Now that it's surrounded, it gets a little distracted. It snaps towards Tia. Tia has no difficulty dodging the attack. These two wolves have advantage if one of the. It doesn't even need to do that. They're going to. This one's going to attack Cicely. Sill. There we go. That should have been advantage, so I'll just roll another one. Alright, so the first attack misses. And this guy is attacking. So 1 and 2 is Sill. Now it's attacking Ocarist. Hits. So Ocarist takes, or as Matt would say, suffers 2d4 plus 2 damage. 9 points of damage to Ocarist. I don't believe that you need to make a strength saving throw because you're down. Right? Alright. Ocarist falls to the ground. Tia.
Oh my. I'm gonna attack this one again, but I get to do an advantage now.
Correct.
So quarterstaff.
This time with help from heals, with help from your brother, you bring your staff around, smash it into the side of the wolf, dealing 5 points of damage.
Awesome. And I'll follow it around with a roundhouse.
You smash the wolf. It springs back towards you as you bring your hand around in a roundhouse, crack it in the side of the head. You feel bones collapse under your fist as it drops to the ground dead.
Nice.
Go, monks. You have movement if you'd like.
I am going to run over near Ocarist to protect her.
Okay. All right, and Sill, your turn.
All right. Since they didn't want to end this peacefully, I have to club them.
All right.
The one to the northwest of me.
Okay. Swinging around, you swing your large warhammer towards the creature.
Wow.
As you bring it down, the wolf springs back, and it's now standing over top of the head of your hammer that it impacted into the snow quite a bit. That attack has missed. You still have movement and a bonus action. Going with no. Okay,
Yeah.
Dripper.
Am I able to move through the tree?
Yes.
Forest?
Yeah. It's a tree, so there's the central part of the tree that you'd have difficulty moving through, but you can run around underneath it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And attack the wolf with my dagger.
Yep, with advantage. For flanking, we use that optional rule. So, stealthily running across the drying pine needles, you skid to a stop behind this wolf and slice up its back. You hit a couple of tendons and it collapses to the ground bonelessly. You still have 5 feet of movement if you'd like.
I'll move south one.
Okay. Ocarist, I'd like you to make me a death saving throw, please. There's just a button to push on your character sheet for that, right?
Yes, I found it.
Beautiful. I like Roll20. All right, that is 1 success. Did it mark it automatically, or do you have to mark it yourself?
I think I have to mark it myself.
Okay, so mark 1 success on your sheet. That is your turn. Heals.
I run over to Ocarist, not even thinking, and cast Cure Wounds.
Beautiful. Ocarist, you find yourself lying quite comfortably on your back, looking up at the stars. There is no sign of any injury on you whatsoever.
I'm
So she
done.
healed you for more than your max HP. So that was heals. It is now the wolf's turn. The wolf is surrounded on 3 sides. Syl is 1, 2. Ocarist is 3, 4. And Tia is 5, 6. All right, it's going to attack Tia. That's going to hit. Tia, you suffer 5 points of piercing damage as the wolf snaps into your leg. I will need a strength saving throw, please.
Okay.
And then it will be your turn.
No,
Yes!
Sorry,
That's all right. The 12 makes it anyway.
All right.
All right. So it tries to drag you onto the ground. You manage to stand your ground. It is your turn.
As it's wrestling with my leg, is that what you said? It bit my leg?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the quarterstaff up underneath it.
In a slow motion, sort of Street Fighter finishing move way, you bring your staff up, smack it, and it just sort of cartwheels through the air, landing dead. Normally I'd ask you to describe that, but you'd already done a really good job. Those wolves are dead.
Hooray!
I believe that is 40 experience each. I'm just checking. Yeah,
Nice.
40 experience. There are 4 new wolf carcasses. Your sort of larger winter wolf pelt seems to have tanned somewhat over the course of the night. It's very cold here, so there are portions of it that have dried out reasonably well, and other portions of it where it just froze. In the aftermath of the attack by the wolves, what would you like to do?
It's still pretty cold, right? Like we're like freezing
yeah.
our asses off and like all that, right?
It's cold. It's dark. The only light in the vicinity is the fire that you guys made.
Okay. I have proficiency in survival. I'd like to maybe skin the wolves for everyone,
Okay.
and like
I'll help.
make a those round things that you dry out the skins on and
Yeah.
stuff.
All right, so roll a survival check with advantage, please. Okay. It's been a while since you've been exercising this specific skill set. So out of the 4 sets of wolves, you do manage to get 2 pelts that are reasonably intact. The first ones you're sort of practicing on. You guys have a little bit more wolf meat. This meat is a whole lot stringier. These wolves are quite a bit smaller than the winter wolf was. So you set up a couple more wolf hides by your fire to dry. And what are the rest of you doing while he's doing that? Are you taking some kind of a short rest?
Yes. And
I
I
wouldn't
say,
mind.
these wolves will make great stew.
Okay.
Also, I would like to use my Druidcraft.
Mhm.
And not Druidcraft, my Thaumaturgy.
Aha, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're a warlock.
No, I get both because I'm a scientist, so I get Druidcraft. That was the
Oh, really?
spell that I chose.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I thought it would be
Thaumaturgy.
fun.
What are you doing with your thaumaturgy?
I'm trying to remember. Hang on a second. There's one. It's one or the other that will let me tell what time of day it is.
I don't believe it's thaumaturgy.
No, I think it is Druidcraft. Yeah. A
Let's
sensory
check.
effect that predicts what the weather will be at your location. There we go. So I will cast it. I'll print it for you so you can see.
Oh, I've pulled it up. That predicts what the weather will be for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
So as you prepare that and release the energy, there is this absolute flurry of snowflakes that almost sort of explodes out of the space that you have cast this. You haven't seen a Druidcraft reaction this strong. You get the feeling that something big is coming snow-wise.
Okay, friends, we have to get out of here.
Okay, but we have no idea which direction to go, other than that there's ice that way. Maybe we should go the other way.
I agree.
Or do we go along the ice, assuming we'll find a town on the water?
I repeat, town hall.
Around and see if I see any sort of indication that something other than wolves has been wandering in this direction, and if I can tell from whence they came.
Okay. Sorry, I'm assuming that Dripper was going to say town on the water.
Yep. Because I mean, like common sense,
Yeah.
It's a lake or whatever. There's bound to be a town somewhere along
Okay.
there, right?
Dripper,
Using
we're gonna-
resources. So
Let's just follow
So,
Dripper. He knows.
Silasy, you the tree that was mostly destroyed by Okarist's poetry earlier, you do manage to gather some firewood. Is your plan to carry some with you?
I think I can manage that.
Okay. So
Got
you
some
can
rope.
add bundle firewood to your gear. It's sort of sticks and shattered wood and stuff. It's not as dressed as you would get if you were chopping with an axe. But if you guys travel on, you will probably be able to start a fire somewhere. This will save you guys some time. The way where you are standing currently, it looks like you're standing next to the lake. It looks like the lake continues that way and that way. Does any of you have a compass?
I'm a bird. Does that mean I know which way north is? Right? Like I fly south for the winter, so I know what way south is, right?
You were stripped of your powers of flight as part of a curse on your race. I don't know if that includes the ability to tell magnetic north. I don't know do any of you have like a traveler's pack?
Explorer's pack.
Explorers. It might have a compass.
I'll be right back in a quick sec.
I
Yeah.
think the Explorers does. I do not.
No, Explorers is backpack, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, rations, water skin, hemp and rope. Okay, so as far as you guys know, facing the lake, it goes to the right and to the left. Which way would you guys like to go? Oh, and Okarist, you were looking around for signs. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, because you guys tried this a bunch last time too. That's eerie. You're making snacks disappear and appear from the background.
Wahaha, magic.
Sorry, Phil. Who was the perception check? Was that everyone?
That was Okarist. Okarist was looking around specifically for tracks. This part of the forest appears fairly untraveled. you get a feeling that you might want to go to the right.
I was thinking we should go to the right because that feels more north to me, but I can't tell you. Oh.
Did we do the whole moss only grows on the north side of the tree trick yet? Did we try that?
Sounds like
You
a
have
nature
not.
or survival check.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
All right. Give me a nature or survival check.
Hi, Loki.
Not sure. Do you have something that gives you advantage?
That's a good baby puppy.
No, it was accidentally still clicked from the
Oh, sorry.
survival check that I took earlier.
Okay.
And I accidentally clicked on it twice.
Yep. So, per our house rule, I'll take the first roll.
Mm-hmm.
So the both of you examine some trees. There doesn't appear to be a lot of mold. If there was, whatever it was seems to have died some time ago.
Oish, oish, oish. Oish, oish,
Oh,
oish.
look at the puppies.
Hi, Loki.
Oh, the cat. The cat. No, the puppy.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't met Loki yet.
This is our new puppy.
All right. So Oakrist and Heels are both sort of saying, we should go that way.
So we're gonna go that way.
Okay. Any objections?
Nope, no objections.
Okay. I will roll a d20.
Can we continue taking comments from Twitch? Because
Sure.
Shins is asking, are there any stars? Do we have any sailor backgrounds? can we navigate by stars? Or
Do we have any sailor backgrounds? That's a good question.
No, just the look of it.
My mother was a sailor at one point.
That's
Yes,
true.
didn't she? And she rode an airship. Wasn't she a captain of an airship or something?
She is the captain of an airship that she owns.
Yep.
Jointly owns.
Yes. Part of a conglomerate.
I haven't actually seen it, but I've heard stories.
I've been on it,
All right.
and it was fun.
As you guys are walking quietly along the side of the river, you spot some movement in the distance. There are two sort of long ears that sort of point up from behind a hill, and then they sort of move 3 or 4 steps. You have spotted a snowshoe hare. And as you notice this, there's a little bit more movement further behind it, and you see a small sort of white lupine shape that looks like it is stalking this this poor rabbit. It is all white
Racist.
and much smaller than the wolves you saw earlier. It actually looks kind of like Loki without the black. There you have spotted a fox that is stalking this snowshoe rabbit.
My, what a hair-raising situation.
I didn't hear.
Oh.
She said, what a hair-raising situation.
Wah, wah, wah.
I ask Dripper, like, kill the bunny. Sorry,
Okay,
kill the
don't-
bunny.
Don't need to be told twice.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
Wait, are you killing the bunny or killing the thing that wants to kill the bunny?
Kill the bunny. It'll run. The fox will stay.
All right.
Yeah.
Lining up carefully. This rabbit has no idea that you're there. You fire an arrow. It hits the rabbit. The rabbit sort of rolls over 4 or 5 times. It's lying there with your arrow sticking out of it. The fox sort of immediately slinks down towards the ground and sort of sneaks backwards into some underbrush and is sort of looking around. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to move forward and go get my stew. I mean, the rabbit.
Kill the fox. Good fur.
Dungeons and Dragons, hunting and trapping.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, now that you have a fox fur, a hare fur, and a wolf fur, you can make a quiver that lets you carry 5 extra reagents.
Here, I was thinking of going hunting in the snow zone in 7 Days to Die.
Yeah. Sorry, I went Tomb Raider with it.
Do I see the fox as well? Still?
You saw the fox. It is attempting to hide from you. So if you're going to shoot at it, then I'll need a perception check.
I'm just going to continue pondering the existential implications of making a stew out of both the predator and its prey.
Roll the 19 on the perception check.
Okay. Let me just have a look at the fox's character sheet here. Hooray. It does not have any bonuses, so it just has a +1.
Sorry, Shinzen.
Okay, yeah, you spot the fox. You can shoot an arrow at it if you'd like. Silasy, as you're trying to follow this fox, this arrow streaks over your shoulder and hits the tree next to the fox, shatters. The fox starts and takes off running.
Clarification, which shatters, the arrow or the tree?
The arrow.
Mine is one more arrow.
Yep. Silasy, you're trying to remain hidden from this fox. As it starts, you're sort of trying to sneak up on the other side from it.
Yes.
What is your ambition?
I want to follow it.
Oh, okay. You're just going to track the fox.
Foxes wouldn't be in town, so we can reduce our options of which direction to go if we know where the animals are away from the humans.
Okay. Give me a nature check to see how well you track this thing. All right.
I'd like to think that it leaves footprints in the snow.
It leaves some footprints, but Silasy is sneakily sort of following fairly close behind it. You follow it for about 4 or 5 minutes, and it darts in amongst the roots of a tree and vanishes. As you get closer to try and figure out what's going on, you think you may have found its burrow.
I'll poke my nose underneath a couple of the lower branches to see if there's an actual hole. And if there is a hole, I won't circle around the tree looking for an exit.
There is a hole, and you do hear coming from the hole a bunch of really high-pitched but sort of weak-sounding yips.
Phil.
I think you should just burn down the whole forest.
Cast fireball. Oh wait, no one has fireball.
You have burning hands.
Sacred
Okay.
flame, anybody?
I'll walk away. I'll
Okay.
make a mental note of where the tree is.
But it looks like the fox sort of lives in this general part of the forest.
I'll rejoin the party.
All right.
What happened to Fox? Where'd it go?
It hid in its den.